and try and continue biting.
Stop.
Another check. Still scared witless. Missing you again with the bite.
Please stop.
So it's a
At this point, you're
version
supposed
of
to do
nicer
this
things
and then
stopping.
hit.
Well, misses with the bite and then stops. Finally getting the picture.
I smile with the face, and then it returns to neutrality, and I set it down.
And then it flees.
Yeah, it does. It's gone. It is. Well, not
We
gone.
should
But
get
it's
out of
actively
here
running
before it
away.
returns with the entire camp.
Not a bad idea. Let's get out.
Why would it return? In your mind.
Alright. Survivalists in the party. And
Oh.
you're gonna hide your tracks.
No reason not to. Especially since we know there's bad guys out here. 17.
Okay.
Not half bad considering there's a wagon or a cart or whatever.
Yeah,
if we
you
had
guys
drones,
get
we could
evening
rig up
on
a
the
system
first
that
day
just
with
brushes
no
away our
issue.
tracks as we go.
No further
off
issue.
of the back of the cart.
Good to know.
Well, it's now the sun's setting at this point.
I'll take first watch. Let's set up camp.
I'll sleep.
I'll
Take a
sleep.
watch.
Folding chair.
Alright.
Set up the tent. Get out my bedroll. Put it down.
So that's gonna be
Inside the
like
back
6
of the
hours of
cart.
sleep, 6 hours with watch for each of you.
Would appreciate it if you were.
I'll take
the
second
master-
watch.
Alright, so first, second, third. That's
I raise my hand and say that in your mind. I'll take second watch.
She'll take second watch.
How the hell do you know what she's trying to do?
You don't hear that in your head.
Hear what?
Justice!
You're not one
Oh.
of the blessed.
That's her. Good to know.
I don't do without these.
You're not one of the blessed.
The blessed. Honestly, I'm not sure I care to be one of the blessed.
Okay. Sorry, he's
So
looking.
it's first, second, third. Okay. First watch passes uneventfully.
Good.
Good, good.
Bedtime!
Do you poke me to wake me up?
I will not touch you. I will attempt to get your attention by using sound.
Hello.
It's
Time
time
for
for
your
you to
watch.
take your watch.
Just from the folding chair, nod once. Funny thing is, you'd never know if I was awake.
Are you honestly awake?
Yeah,
Okay.
honestly, I'm awake.
Okay.
And looking out and actually, I'm sitting in the chair.
I'm going to just pretend that you're actually awake and then go into bed.
He nods, continues sleeping.
What was your roll on keeping your track? 17.
Yeah.
You see you see several goblins walk through the camp, completely missing it.
What the?
The fire had burnt down by this time of night.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
great.
like everyone except you has dark vision.
That's great.
There were 5 goblins, including one you recognize, and 3 of some ugly ass dog with them.
Really ugly ass dogs. The
Yeah,
only cute
3 of
goblin anything is the goblin snake.
Goblin snake.
That was the end of that encounter.
Yeah, it was. Well, the tracker rolled a 3, so. Anyway,
The mute just watches their progress.
they walk right by. You don't see them for the rest of your watch.
Internally.
You hear laughing in your head as you sleep.
Alright, third watch.
Okay.
Back in my chair. This episode.
So the difference between you awake and you asleep is whether or not your head is thrown back.
Sometimes. That is correct statement 50% of the time.
Alright, middle of your watch,
Mm-hmm.
a raven flies down and sits across from the camp, staring at you.
Is it a natural raven?
Make a roll.
Damn, I wish I had a writing desk.
That is a
So it could have
21.
landed on the writing desk.
Appears to be.
Appears to be a natural raven.
Type of raven
How is
to
a
be around
raven
this part of the
like a raven?
woods. Just
Like unaugmented, does not appear unusually intelligent.
well, it's behaving very strangely for a raven. It's certainly looking at you with some degree of intelligence.
So it is not a natural raven. It is not behaving in fashions consistent with regular old ravens.
It, like I said, it looks natural, but it's behaving oddly.
Okay.
Standard size, standard feather display, standard
Not
colors.
magic.
You don't detect magic. Still, what's your knowledge arcane?
Currently non-existent.
No, okay.
Currently I have none because I devoted the points to heal instead.
Anyway, it stares at you for a bit, and if you don't react, it hops a little closer to one of the party members' bags.
I hope you're not planning on stealing anything.
Hops a little closer.
I'm going to make the sound of a big cat off in the bushes of the trees. And say again, I don't think you want to be stealing anything, my little feathered friend.
Looks at the sound, looks at you, hops a little closer to the bag.
Whose bag is it? How am I supposed to steal?
So the cart.
It's hopping towards
It's hopping towards the cart.
Basically a closed tent.
So it's
Yeah.
hopping off to an enclosed space that it cannot get into.
It's a raven, they'll find a way.
Ravens are quite intelligent.
No, it's crows that are intelligent.
Here's
Yeah, ravens have no natural enemy. They've actually been recorded like playing in the snow, rolling around.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
crows use tools. I'm talking about crows the person, not crows the bird.
No.
CROWSE. Crows.
Hop.
Wearing anything?
Not that you can see.
Ah,
It's a closed and latched cart. I'm going to let the raven inspect the cart if it really wants to.
It snuggles up on the outside of the covering and then falls asleep.
Okay.
It remains up for the rest of your shift until it's time to wake everybody up.
Okay.
I assume.
I will wake everyone up, and if the raven is still there, I will be kind enough to give it a share of my breakfast if it really wants it.
Is there a raven in my tent?
Not in, on.
Oh, on. Okay.
It's on top of the covering of your cart.
and it's mine. Hello.
So I can't exactly hear what's happening over here.
It has, if it doesn't understand common, it gets the symbol of greetings.
You get a symbol back. Food?
It's a cipher.
Wow.
But no,
Yeah.
I
Because I thought that was one way, so.
It is one way.
It is a one-way.
What? It'll hop over and munch as much as you let it until it gets full.
Let's see how intelligent it is. Will it eat the entire loaf?
No, it won't.
Will it eat the Alka-Seltzer tablet?
That's in the very center of this loaf.
Nah, it just nibbles for a while about a raven-sized meal, and then hops over and sits on the edge of the cart. Where it was before.
In your mind, the raven duck.
Look over. What did it say? Did it refer to you as food? Or?
No.
Okay.
But we didn't share language, so we came in images.
Alright, so you guys set out?
Yeah.
With the raven in tow now.
See any reason to try and chase the raven off.
Neither do I.
Anything interesting happened during the night? Either of you?
Well, you notice the raven.
Or maybe
Well,
his
that's
friend.
cute. It's a bird.
Yes,
Strangely intelligent.
very much so.
Well, if you think it's smart, then I'll believe you. Anyway,
This face cannot contribute into this conversation how smart I believe this bird is.
This bird has wizard levels.
Silent levels.
anyway, shall we continue then?
Psionic birds!
Help pack up camp. Lead the way onward.
Alright.
You are the survival guy.
Survival check.
23.
As you're packing up, you notice the tracks of the same goblin tracks you found earlier appear to have gone through the camp without stopping, completely missing the camp.
I'm waiting for you to say something about this.
That's most humorous. You remember those goblins I mentioned yesterday, right?
Yes.
Guess what? They walked right through our camp and didn't even notice we were here.
That is an impressive display of stupidity. But it is a sign that we should probably get moving.
I agree. Let's move.
Alright, looking to avoid them again?
No reason not to.
Easily done.
Aye.
23, yeah. You're good. Do you spare?
Random encounter?
Maybe.
In before Owlbear.
And
Wouldn't
before
that be
all-
funny?
In before Owlbear.
And before Owlbear!
Seriously?
Yeah!
Yes!
What?
I have no idea what an owlbear is.
It's
Half
an
owl?
Owlbear.
Half bear.
It is exactly what you think it is.
But yes, you see the tracks ones
It's a
bulging
wise-ass
around.
bear.
It is a great big. It's that. It's an Owlbear.
If you're a survivalist, you would have seen at least one of these before. You see this thing's tracks around.
Half owl, half bear.
It lays eggs. It is an Owlbear.
Well then,
Are they cub
is
owls?
that actually the face that you have on your mask?
Cublings?
Okay.
No emotions yet. I imagine we're seeing the tracks of an owlbear, not the owlbear all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
you're just seeing the tracks of one Owlbear.
Well, that's something to avoid.
Yes.
In your mind, what's he talking
Found the tracks of an owlbear just now.
about? Oh. Answered my own question.
Going around that, giving it a wide berth.
Good idea. At one point, you can hear it shuffling off in the distance.
First
It is a large creature.
What's an owlbear?
I don't know, I assume it's bear mixed with an owl.
Anyway. After avoiding the owlbear, very late afternoon, not quite evening, you guys get to where the map is marked
Oh.
and don't see much. You see a clearing where there might have been something. So I'll check.
18.
The ground looks a little weird. Upon closer inspection, there
Power song.
is a foundation that's been completely covered by natural ground.
Interesting. There used to be a home here, it looks like. Used to be.
Magical trace?
Detecting magic?
Yes.
Yeah, this was a variant of Sheepstone. It's the same basic spell, but it's definitely different. Gotta make
Packed Earth.
something like that. Make a roll to decipher exactly. Spellcraft.
Nine. I'm sorry, that roll's bad right now. I need one more level. It's an int roll, so sue me.
Anyway, what you can tell off a 9 is that it's somewhere between Shapestone and Mover. 2 different spells.
Okay, but like, there's no sign that there's still a house here, but it's hidden?
No, this was definitely something got broken down and moved.
So somebody either saw us coming or was
Moved
hiding
a
from
while
something
ago.
else.
Yeah. The spell is old. Older than you guys have been
Okay.
traveling.
So definitely something else coming through got him out.
Yeah. There are some natural tracks of what look like ogres moving through here.
Ogres?
Not the tracks are old, but they're pretty distinct. They're only slightly more recent than if you guys collaborate, you can figure that they're only slightly more recent than the spells.
Okay.
Looks like we know what chased him off.
Aye.
So the only question is, did they end up going in the same direction or not?
And if they didn't, where did the hermit go?
Those tracks
Well,
might
if they're
we might
gonna
not be able to
disappear.
find any sign of those tracks.
That's
He's
true.
lived out here for a while.
Now I need you to make one more survival roll. As these ones are not easy to
Oh, really?
You know what happened? It stopped when I hit my computer at 4.
see. If there's computer in
So you
here,
guys
just roll
nine.
again, just try to roll cleanly. I don't like unclean rolls. Sorry.
21.
That's more like what I was looking for. Where are you?
It hits your computer until
Right
you
here.
stop rolling in the tens.
There's where you are. Because these are both old and with someone who knows what they're doing. 23, you said?
21.
21. Still good enough. You managed to find centaur tracks moving through here as well.
Centaurs? That's interesting.
And centaurs aren't normally around here, at least not this close to civilization.
How old are they?
Close to the same time as the ogres.
Which way are they going? I'm interested in following those ones.
21. They look like
So
if
going the same way?
yeah, they could have been tracking the ogres.
Well, are the... I'm gonna imagine that his roll wasn't good enough to figure out which set of those tracks is more recent.
They're very close in time frame. So, and at this age now, it's too hard to tell. By the way, we're talking like maybe a week old. Not old, but then the brush hasn't recovered yet, so to speak.
I suppose we have a direction to look.
Well then, shall we go?